So today we are going to solve Jan 2020 question number 2 D. So this is about preparation of trade receivables ledger control account. So TAM calculates his trade receivables by preparing trade receivables sales ledger control account. The following information is available. As on 1st December 2019, the balances on trade receivables ledger control account, the account balances were like this. On the debit side, it was 5,100. On the credit side, it was 240. So let's start preparing and try to adjust for these also. Okay. So let's prepare trade receivables ledger control account. So trade receivables ledger control account, we know it is an asset account. So asset account, okay, it is always stated in the current assets. It is stated as current assets in the balance in the statement of financial position. Okay, so any sales that you're going to calculate is going to, the balance has to start here, but here because they have given both debit and credit balance, we are going to write here. So usually the balance starts on the debit side. So balance B slash, so balance BD as on 1st December. Okay, so as on 1st December 2019, so the balance BD was around 5,500 pounds. Let's put that. Then on the credit side, there was a balance of 240. Now the sales side is going to appear on this side. Okay, so the first one, what is the transaction? They are saying sales were made 3,850 pounds on credit and 780 pounds for cash. So that was the sales. So the sales is going to appear on this side. So usually in a trade receivables ledger control account, it is only to do with credit sales. So from the sales account, okay, the sales account, the credit sales alone you have to write here. So let's put that. $3,850 was the sales. Then this one you will put only in the sales account. This is not going to appear in the ledger control accounts. Then sales returns totaling 240 pounds were received, including 70 pounds from the cash customers. So let's write that. So the sales returns, okay, so the sales returns were around 450 minus 70. Okay, so we have to include only what was returned, that is equal to So I'm going to remove the cash that was returned. Okay, so that is equal to 350 pounds. So 420 minus 70, that is equal to 350 pounds. Then we have the checks that was received by the credit customers totaling 4050 pounds. That's coming from the bank and it's going to appear on the credit side. So bank, so it's going to be 4050 pounds. Then there was an irrecoverable debt, okay, of 230. So that's going to appear on the credit side. Then there was a discount allowed, okay, it was around 170. So the discount allowed was given, okay, it was given for the sales, so that is also 170. It is going to appear on the credit side. Then an interest was charged due to overdue, so interest charge will appear on the debit side. Okay, so that's going to be around 60. Now with this we have to calculate the total balances. These are the additional information that, and there was a credit balance on trade receivable of 350. So the allowance for irrecoverable debts was 400. So the credit balance was 350. The end. This balance PD was on 1st Jan 2000, 31st December, okay, 31st December or 31st December. So they are saying that there was a balance of 350, okay, on the credit balance at the end of the month. So if this was on 31st December 2019, then this is the 1st December 2020, 1st Jan 2020. Now let's calculate the other balances and the totals. So when you add 240, 350, 4050, 230 and 170, you'll get a total of 9360. 9360. And when I add, let's add 5,000, let's add 5,100 plus 3,850 plus 60 plus 350, so that is 9,360. Sorry, so when you add these, I'm getting 9,360. So let's place a balance of here. So here when I add 9,360 minus of 240 plus 350 plus 4,050 plus 230 plus 170, so that is 4,320. So that balance is missing here. So this is the balance which is available as on 31st December 2019 on the credit side. So the same will appear on 1st Jan on the debit side. So you had a balance of 4,320. So you have a balance of 4,320 and a balance of 350 at the ending. So the allowance for irrecoverable debt is not included here anywhere. So you just ignore it. So the other things are like this. So the trade receivables ledger control account for December 2019 for TAM has been calculated.